Wasn't that beautiful? Hey everybody, it's Badge, and the sun is rising over Spawn Town. This doesn't look like the Mindcrack server. Well, you're right. This is the fan server. We shall talk a little bit later on about how you can be standing here. Well, not quite here because I'm on the roof because I can fly because I'm magical. But you could be standing down there. But as I say, we'll talk about that in a bit. So, what have I got to say? Why am I here? Well, this is my State of the Union address to discuss what's going on in the world of Mindcrack. I may make this a semi-regular event, but things have been certainly quite busy this week. To start off with, Good has made a map. Now, if you are a follower of things Mindcrack, then I think you're probably going to be aware of this by now, unless you have been living in a space pod on Mars. If you haven't already played it, I will put a link in the descriptions just down there. No, past the sheep. Who's been stealing wool and leaving the sheep alive? I tell you, people. Yes. He's made a map. It's a throwback to the 404, allegedly, but basically it's just a search for the wool and stick it in the monument thing. It's pretty tricky. There are several people who have made videos of them playing it already. The list can be found here. Bing, 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 bing. I have also made one. I have yet to put it up. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I was playing it with Good on Skype. So obviously not unfortunately I was playing it with Good on Skype. I was playing it with Good on Skype, but unfortunately for some reason Skype decided not to record. One of the videos on this list has a similar problem, not with Good, but with his own compatriot, and he's replaced the voice with Chewbacca, which is absolutely hilarious. But that's already done, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I may cut it down to highlights, and I may replace Good with a comedy horn noise. But we'll see. I might just ditch it all, but I don't really want to do that. But that remains to be seen. So go on, have a look at those. There's some good vids there. Some you've probably already seen anyway. So, seriously, you know, look. What does that say? Pigs. So why is there a cow there? Cows. Why is there a sheep in there? Sheep. Why is there a sheep outside? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Let's move them all around. And while we're doing that, let's discuss Britgate. Apparently, some people have a problem with Boo and Good's sense of humours. Oh, are you following me? Yeah, looks like you might be. These guys are, well, they were quite drunk, but they were telling, you know, just having a laugh, and it really upsets me that there is such a lack of sense of humour in the UK these days. I put it all down to liberal, wishy-washy politics that have been going on in the last few years, but this is not a politics show. Count, come here. Oh, what is going on? Come on, Cow. Oh, bollocks. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so, you know, when they're having a laugh, they're just having a laugh. They were somewhat drunk. And that's just the way it goes. Oh, get out the fucking gate, you stupid animal. Ugh. I mean, you know, Good had to shut down comments on his video, and that's unprecedented for him, because so many people were being idiots. Oh wow. You know, I know there's some 4-year-olds that quite enjoy the Yogscast, but you know, they don't need you to stand up for them. The Yogs are I probably don't give a shit anyway, but the Yogs are British. They've got a sense of humour, quite evidently. They know that there's no malice in these things. It's just people talking and having a laugh, and that's the thing. I mean, I know them both well, and Good is very easy to wind up, that's true, and that's part of the fun of him. I personally quite enjoy being on the phone with him and just mentioning something I know is going to wind him up, because he just, as I say to him, it's like lighting the touch paper and running away. But there's never anything malicious in what he says. He's always just, he vents his spleen occasionally, and then he gets on with it, you know, doesn't care. So he's not a horrible man, is what I'm trying to say. And Boo, I mean, God, I don't think that guy even knows what the word horrible means. Lovely, lovely people. So I don't know. It's ridiculous. There's not really a conclusion I can draw from this, other than some people really need to lighten up a little bit. And at the end of the day, it's only a video. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You know, we're not twisting your arm. If you really don't like it, unsubscribe. They understand. If you don't like their sense of humour, then there's no point in staying subscribed, because you're just going to get more of it. You're just going to get more annoyed, aren't you? So, idiots. For the rest of you, well done. You're great people. What else has been going on? Race for the Wall. That's always quite a big event, with Good and his popular friends. We don't get to play, obviously. He has just done a map, I believe he's just announced, with Zisto and Joe Hills and somebody else and some other people. So keep a lookout for that. Myself and Beef have... Well, we did play a Race for the Wall against BWO and Good, and the map was submitted by a fan. And while the map itself wasn't too bad, it did have some fundamental design flaws in it, which meant that after 4 hours we were locked in gridlock at the second wall, and we decided to call it quits at that point. There were some funny events in that map, lots of sniping going on, but it's not, well, most of us have deleted the footage now. In fact, I think all of us have. But it wouldn't be right to put on, you know, a series with no ending. So the author of that map has taken our comments on board, and apparently I believe he has redone most of it, and we will be giving that another go. We should have done that last night, but personal issues came up and we couldn't arrange, and that's the problem, because we're all in different, you know, areas, countries. Granted, those three are all on the same time zone and I'm the odd one out, but it makes it quite difficult to arrange to get these things going, which is a shame. It ends up with me usually playing very late at night. But them's is the breaks, so hopefully I'll be looking forward to doing that. We've got quite a few Race for the Wall maps that we said we were going to not really review, but try out and give some feedback. I don't know if we're going to be accepting any more at this moment in time. That's probably something I want to take up with Good, but in fact, I'll say no, we're not. And then if I do another one of these episodes, then I will say yes, we are, if we want some more. But for now, we just don't have the time to do the ones we've got. Now, saying that, I have made my own one. Tooty toot, my own trumpet there. It's pretty damn good. I'm just going a few sort of final balancing issues. I've got mobs spawning where I don't want in vast numbers, so I need to sort that out. And then some people will be playing that. G and B have already said that they are happy to play it, and we are looking at a couple of possibilities for who they should be playing against. Oops, sun going down. So yes, look out for that one. Obviously I can't play that one because I'm too awesome. Hopefully you've been watching my Let's Play a map for Shattered Eden. I was a little disappointed that the author of the map didn't respond, well, hasn't responded yet on his forum post when he announced the map. I've posted a link saying that I've made a video, but he hasn't responded to anybody, in fact. So I feel a little disappointed. I put the effort in to give some people some critical feedback and they haven't paid any attention, but I hope you're enjoying that. I've got one more episode which should be going up tonight, and then there'll be a break for a few days while I actually record some more. So I did these all last week and then had to stop to play the race to the wall with Good, which ended up being a dismal waste of time, but there you go. People seem to be enjoying my squeaky voice when I speed it up. I was threatening to do all of my videos from now on at 1.5 speed. Maybe I'll get more subs. Dead Island, there are still some plans to continue doing that. It's a bit in the air at the moment. Again, it's down to timings and stuff. Getting everybody at the same place at the same time. I would like to do more because obviously I've bought this bloody game and I really want to play it, but you know, if the worst comes to the worst, I'll end up either playing it on my own or with one or two other people. We'll see. The Mindcrack server is still on the 1.8. Now we are running this, the fan server, on 1.9 Series 4. We're really running this as a bit of a test at the moment. The server's not struggling, but I mean the server feels fine actually. It feels quite good. But Good says it's, you know, it's using lots of CPU and RAM and looks like it might have a memory leak in the code. So we're just sort of running a test to make sure it works okay. It's not going to corrupt everything and everything's going to go bang. And then hopefully sometime soon we will be updating the Mindcrack server to 1.9, which means everybody can get out and about and have a run around, which will be absolutely awesome. Oh, no, don't run away, come here. Because that means we can all get out and do stuff, which we are all trying desperately to do. It's getting a little static in there at the moment. Static? Stagnant. That's probably a better word. People are itching to get out and explore, and so they're not sitting around in the server at the moment, which is a shame. Oh, nasty Enderman. Let's kill him. Kill him with sticks. Flying sticks. Pew! Pew! You see, Endermen do very weird things Oh, you slag. Twink. Oh, that's not teleporting. That's like a flea. Dude. Boink. Is it even hitting him? I do not know. Oh. Ah. Oops. Yes, look, I forgot to mention this. La. That should help people see where we are from a distance. So you fly out here. Yes, these buildings were MC'd in by Good, just as little sort of, well, just to make it look pretty. I built this wall around to protect the area. Are you still chasing me, or are you just... Because, as you can see, there's quite a lot of mobs around at night. And, it's a protect the noob system. And also, likewise, we've got the farm, little farm set up there, so that people can just grab the basics. Enderman really pissed me off, actually. I thought he was going to fix those. I don't think he has. Oh, you slag! You, I think. Creatures have got a little bit more intelligent. They're not just blatantly walking into holes these days. Anyway, yes, it serves a little bit of protection. It's too high, plus it's then got a little ridge so spiders can't climb up it. And then we've got a little walkway you can walk around and shoot things from. And we've got a little door out there, a little staircase up there. And it comes around here. A bit of a long bit, stretch this one. But in this tower, you can go up and down. You can go up here to the roof and shoot things if you want. You are a slag. And then it drops down as well. There's quite a big sort of set of caverns under here that you can then pop out and explore to your heart's content. Is this guy even going to die as well? See, I don't think that's hitting him, is it? It's just disappearing before it gets contact. So, yes, we've got the farm. As I say, let's just go and beat the crap out of this guy. He's annoying me now. There you go. Right. So we've got the farm. We've got some animals. I'd like to keep matched pairs in here so that we can breed from them, so people can get bits and bobs. Some wheat there, which seems to be trampled by things. That's not good. I don't quite know how. You know, you can kind of put the effort in. Just never bloody works, does it? I've got some melons there to keep people happy. And then this is an inn. We've got an inn here. Little message walls here for people to leave messages for people. A bar there to get drunk. And then upstairs here we've got some bedrooms. So a couple of people can go in there if they haven't got beds sorted out yet. Whoops. Do the doorway. Look at the moon. So, yeah, it's looking quite nice. And hopefully that should give people a little basics. I mean, you know, we're not giving them diamond swords and everything like that. It's just the very basics, just to get on your way, get out and go see the world. The world of which is very nice. over here, I believe. I could be wrong. We've got a couple of mountain ranges. This here is my plot that I have reserved. I haven't built anything on it yet, but that will be my house. And then over here is BWOs. Not BWOs, beefs, sorry. Get as bad as good now. Yeah, there's beef's front door. But anyway, you're not here for this. Excuse me. You're here to know about the competition. To get on to this very server and play with the likes of me and some other people, you know, good, that sort of thing. Here comes first news. I'm not going to do a competition until I reach 2,000 subs. It's going to be my 2,000 sub reward. Everybody, you know, special. So I'm on a little under 1,400 now. So according to my calculations, at my average growth rate, that will be 3 weeks. But you don't want to wait 3 weeks, do you? No, you do not. So, if you're not already subbed to me, sub. If you know people that might enjoy my videos, get them to sub. Get your granny to sub. Whatever, I don't care. Basically, need to catch up with Beef. He's got far too many. So when I get 2,000 subs, then I will hold a competition. I've got 3 competitions in mind. I'm not going to tell you what they are. One of them is an arty competition. It's going to be for people who are good at art. I need a picture drawn. It's quite a specific picture, and I am fully aware that this will not please people. But I need this drawing done, and people might be able to help. It's not, you know, it's something I want personally. And there's every possibility that nobody might even win that one. So there you go. I also have plans to do at least one lottery of people who have subscribed to me. What I will probably do is have some form of opt-in. Sorry, I've got a scalpel in my hand and bouncing it on things. Such as, if you are a subscriber to me and you want to be entered into the lottery, send me a message to say so. Don't, for God's sake, send me a message now saying you want to be in it, because if you do, I won't put you in the actual event. There you go. Wait until the right time, and then we will do it. How many winners of that, I don't know. We will see at the time. I also plan on doing a Let's Play selection. It will be somebody who is doing a Let's Play that probably hasn't got the recognition I think it could probably deserve. Who wants to be on the server, obviously. Somebody who I think has potential for a good Let's Play. Again, most likely that will be from my subscriber base only. So if you are making Let's Plays, or even if you're not yet making Let's Plays but thought about it. I mean, I didn't do Let's Plays until I did Goot's competition to get on the Mindcrack server. So, you know, I just got on there. I wanted to joined Good playing the game because I watched him for a long time and thought he was quite a sound guy and would probably be good fun to sit and have a chat with. And as it happens, I was wrong. No, he is. But I thought, well, you know, let's apply for this competition. It's something I can do, and I managed to. Well, I say I won. I mean, I got second place technically. Lost out to Beef again. But you know, I won a place. That's the important thing. Wow, like TIE fighters. Yes, sorry, I distracted myself by flying around the Death Star there. What was I saying? Crap. Yes, I didn't even have a YouTube account before I started the competition. So if you've got an idea for a decent Let's Play, then why not start one up? And you know, you never know, you might be on here. Now, I know we had a problem with Kelly, Zach and Davman where they both got on with a joint LP and that did cause issues. So I don't know if I'm going to accept joint LPs yet. But we'll see, as you say, later when the time comes. But for now, we have to wait until I get some more subs. And, you know, there's some pretty boring LPs out there that have got far more than 2,000 subs. And I know I'm not the best LP in the world. But, I've got 400 odd subs in the last week, so you know, if you put your effort in, we can get that by next week probably. Okay, I have started a Twitter. I've resisted it for a while because I have my own Twitter for work. Because some of you probably know I'm self-employed, and I, to be honest, I don't use Twitter very much on that either, but it means I've just got to log in multiple times, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. But I have started a Twitter. It is W92 Badge. I like to keep these things simple for the simple people. So if you want to know where my Twitter is, it's W92 Badge. There's not much there at the moment, but I'm sure I will fill that with inane bollocks soon. So you can sub to that and see what's going on. Right, now here's a tricky subject to broach. A lot of people complain about the fact that I do videos in 4:3. The reason for that is my monitor is 4:3. So I've often said, if you want me to do widescreen videos, then you're going to have to donate so I can buy a widescreen monitor. And obviously I've not given anybody places to donate, and so I have now set up a donation thingy. So if you would like to donate to me, the link is here. Now, I fully understand that some people don't want to donate. That's fine, I don't mind. It's just, if you look at this and you think, hey, I've enjoyed his videos, have $10 or something, then, you know, who am I to stop you? I mean, the fact of the matter is, if 10% gave me, 10% of my subs said, right, you're great, here's £1, that would be enough to buy a new monitor. So I'm not after 1,200 quid donations to run a new server like we have here. By the way, Danny is on at the moment, and he is great. You ought to thank him if you haven't already. But I'm not going to say I want donations or I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm just saying, if you feel the need, there's the option. I don't, you know, it feels a bit like begging sometimes. I don't really like that, but you know, if you want widescreen, then I don't have the money to buy a new monitor, frankly, so if you want it, throw it my way. Obviously don't send me £1 because PayPal takes a big fat wad of that, and if it's too low a donation, then nothing comes through and you're just wasting your money, frankly. You're just giving it to PayPal, and nobody really wants to do that, do they? So make it a couple of quid. That's what I'm saying, or 10, or 100. And on a similar vein, I'm working on a couple of t-shirts. Shirts! No. I'm hoping that they will be... some of them will be Mindcrack related, and I'm hoping some of them will be a bit more generic Minecrafty type shirts that you can wear in public without being embarrassed. As you know, I'm a graphic designer, so hopefully people will think, hey, these are quite nice. They're not ready yet. I will let you know as and when they are, and again, I'm not forcing you. I won't be running around shouting, shirts, buy my shirts, here's my shirts, because I can understand that might get a little bit annoying. But when they're there, I will let you know, and that should be hopefully within the next week. The trouble is, I tend to do some designs. Oh look, new moon. I tend to do designs that I then have to work out how to print them, because I'm a print designer by trade, and I'm used to printing on paper, and printing on t-shirts is another matter entirely. You've got to learn new printing skills. I don't really want just a square on the t-shirt. I want to do designs that are a bit more out there. You can do direct print to t-shirts now, but then there's things like halftones, and you can't graduate the print to transparency. It has to be either solid or none. So there's a few bits and bobs I have to work out, but you don't care about that. You just want great t-shirts, and I will give you great t-shirts. Now, what I may do is stick a £1 or $1 on the price that will go towards giving Good some money for his server as well. I don't know yet. We'll see. Obviously, I have to work out how much these t-shirts are going to cost, because they are a fixed price, and then they add on the price for the printing, and then you can add on however much you want on top of that, and it tends to be, I find, that by the time you've bought the t-shirt and put the printing cost on, it's actually getting to the point where people might think, you know what, that's a bit too expensive. So we'll have to see. I have to run some numbers. Whatever it is, I'm not going to be making a fortune out of them. I'm going to be making £1 or £2 at the most, probably, off the t-shirts. So this is not necessarily a money-making scheme for me. This is a scheme to say, hey, look, have a t-shirt. It's cool. Be one of the cool people. Unless I sell 10,000 of them, which will be quite nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think if we make more than 20 sales, I'll be pretty impressed. So again, don't think this is me just selling out and trying to make. Because I did say at the time, since the day before rather, I'm not really in this for the money, but getting some back would always be quite useful. So there we go. Night to set. And I think that's where we are in the world. I hope that's kept you up to date. I may do a video. I'm thinking about doing one going through the process of making one of these videos. Videoception. Oopsie. So, because I do get quite a few people saying, oh, how do you make these? What are you using? And it might give you an idea of just how long these videos take to bloody make, because they are not straightforward. But with that, I'll leave you with a nice view of some creepers trying to attack the wall. Or should we put a portcullis thing on that? So yeah, I will speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.